In this tutorial video, I'm going to show you how to make and finish the shorts for the long leg gnome. To begin, we're going to need a piece of fleece material. I am using the other leg of a piece of fabric, a piece of pajama pants. Also, I'm going to use half of the drawstring on the pajama pants. I'm going to pull it as tight as I can and just cut off one side of that drawstring. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the measurements really quick. This piece measures 8.5 by 9.5, so 8.5 length by 9.5 width. Once I have my material cut, I'm going to flip it inside out. Next, I'm going to take the piece with the cut side where I used the scissors, and I'm going to fold it down about an inch. It's not a exact. It's really just up to you, your preference on how long you want the shorts. And I also like to do this because it gives me enough space to easily slide the drawstring in later. Once I have that piece folded, I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm going to line a piece of the hot glue, a strip of the hot glue all the way across. And at this point, if you choose, you can sew. Any of the options that I tell you for the hot glue, you are able to use your sewing machine instead if you choose. So I'm going to do this for both sides, and once I get the hot glue on there and kind of press it down, I'll begin to check the areas and where I laid the hot glue and just make sure I don't have any spaces. Like right here, I found a spot where I needed to add a little bit more hot glue. So once I'm finished gluing down that side, I'm going to turn it around and work on the other side to create the little leg holes. So what I'm doing now is showing you where you need to cut if you're going to be hot gluing. If you're not going to be hot gluing, you're going to do this step backwards actually. You're going to create the U first and then cut in the middle. But for right now, we're going to cut a straight line about 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches, right in the middle. And I'm going to fold this up and start to apply the hot glue in the U shape since I'm not going to be sewing it. So once I've placed the hot glue, I'm going to begin, I'm going to lay the material back down and just kind of press it together. And now I'm going to turn the material back right side out. I'm ready for the drawstring now, so I'm going to grab a little stick. I like to use this to tie the drawstring to help me run it through the little hole all the way around. It just makes it easier. I'm sure there's another way to do this or a better way. This is just a quick and easy way that I found. So once I have the string tied to my little stick, I'm going to decide where I want to place my little hole. And I want to be in the center of the shorts. And I want to make sure I don't snip it through the other side, so I'm just kind of pinching. And now I'm going to take my string and just begin to run it through. I'm going to go all the way around until I come out the other side. Once I come out the other side, my gnome is ready to have his pants put on. At this point, I just kind of adjust the pants to my liking, and then I will tie them up. And I like to tie them into a bow and then put a little glue dot on the bow. And I also think that, and this is completely optional, I like to add a little glue dot to the front middle of the back side of the shorts. So if you're using the drawstring material, this next step is very important. Once you trim off the ends, you're going to want to take your hot glue gun and use the side of it and just touch those ends with your hot glue gun. This will apply just enough hot glue to where it seals off those ends so it doesn't fray without adding a ton of hot glue. Once you're finished with this step, you are ready to continue finishing off your gnome. Thank you so much for watching my shorts tutorial. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.